I just recently bought this property, and in this video, I'm gonna break down the numbers and show you exactly for wholesaling real estate. Let's get into it. This dog's getting a little loud over here, so let's swing by. So what's up, guys? We are currently in the property, and yes, the dog and the neighbors are getting a little loud today, so we're gonna bring it back inside a little quick here, and yeah. I just recently bought this property for $70,000, and to prove it, here's the HUD. And you might be saying, Zach, oh my gosh, how did you buy a property for $70,000? And no, it was not in this condition. It wasn't as nice. And the reason why I did not record a vlog before I went here, and actually the property looked really ugly and stuff, was because this was basically a virtual wholesaling deal. We locked the property under contract over the phone. We had someone take pictures of the property, and we got an inspector in here and we bought the property. We put a little bit of renovations into it. We kept it under $10,000, and we're looking to make about $70,000 to $80,000 in profit on this deal. Let me tell you this really quick. $80,000 on a deal that I'm buying for $70,000. How insane is that? And in this video, I'm really gonna show you exactly how to do that and how you in your real estate investing and wholesaling real estate business. But before we get into it, guys, remember you need to smash that like button and subscribe to get the most free value and content from me. Remember, on this channel, I'm literally one of the only wholesalers out here that's actually going on deals, showing you HUDs, and showing you how to do this business for real, because I do this business for real. I'm not a fake real estate YouTuber or whatever. Literally, no other person on YouTube with tens of thousands of subscribers are going out here actually on wholesaling real estate deals and showing you HUDs and the property. If you want more free content like this, my goal here on this channel is to help you make over $100,000 in real estate wholesaling. Do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So, welcome to the property here, and yeah, this was basically a virtual wholesaling deal, and we had a couple choices. Could have actually wholesaled this property and made a pretty penny on it. I probably could have wholesaled this property and made about $35,000 to $40,000. Or we made a decision that we got this property at such a good discount, at such a good rate. Why don't we just wholesale it? Because we've been doing a lot of wholesaling lately. And if you don't know what wholesaling is, it's basically the art of wholesaling with bringing the buyer to retail. What that means is actually we close on this property with our own funds, we put a little bit of renovations, and we make an insane profit giving to an end buyer. So it makes sense to think that I would actually put my own funds into buying this property, putting about $10,000 into it. Usually we like to keep it under $3,000, but when we know we can push the numbers to potentially $80,000+, it's worth it to put the money in. I mean, this market's so insane. I mean, I'm in Florida right now, and we have buyers from California, New York, Illinois, from very high tax states wanting to come to Florida where there's zero taxes at all for individual income. They're willing to pay a premium, and they're used to paying $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 for a property like this that they can buy for $150,000 to $200,000. Is a slam dunk deal for anyone up north or in a high tax state. With low interest rates, it is a no-brainer for me to go out here and wholesale this deal. And we really gotta look at it. If you can do it under 10,000, under 5, under 3, it makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This flip right here would have probably cost me $6,000, $7,000 last year. It's really bumped up to about $10,000 because of how high costs have been and the shortage of labor, but truthfully, with the increase year on year on the price of real estate, which is upwards of 20% in the market where I'm at right now, it is a no-brainer for me to go out here, buy this property for $70,000 and put it on the market for $165,000, $170,000. That'll net me around $80,000. Probably $90,000 at the end of the day, but with netting, paying realtors, holding costs, let's call it around $80,000 in profit. So let me show you around the property. And let me be clear really quickly. This property did not look like this condition when we bought it. Of course it was under $10,000 in work, but we put a good amount of money and we knew exactly how to do it. Another big advantage that I have over my real estate wholesaling competition is when I actually close on a property and put work, and when I have to spend $10,000, for the average real estate investor or the average person or the person that owns rental properties, it's about $20,000 to $25,000 in work. That's because we get severe discounts on our labor, our materials, and basically everything else because we know the industry, we know the local people, and we get the best rates with handymen because we keep them busy year round. So let's go around the property and kind of show you the before and after and see what's going on. So right here is the basic living room. As you can see here, let's look at the before pictures. On the before pictures, you can see the flooring was messed up. Right over here, there's huge walls that had to be re-mortared, and it was absolutely disgusting. The flooring was bad. Underneath this was actually terrazzo flooring, and the property needed severe paint on the exterior. I mean, right here, it was all whole. It was actually covered. You couldn't really see it too well. And then over here, I mean, it was kind of messed up, but as you can see, what we did was we decided to spend around $3,000 on flooring. Usually it's about a $5,000 job, but we actually buy so much flooring for our wholesale deals that we get very good rates, and we exclusively use this flooring company for all of our properties on the Treasure Coast and in Palm Beach. So let me show you the type of flooring we're using. I know it's not the most fancy thing, but when you're actually closing on properties, I mean, we kind of use a regular standard gray vinyl, nothing too crazy. We paint the walls white. We don't get cute or crazy with our stuff. I mean, you got to keep it under 10 grand here. But as you guys know, I'm more than a wholesaler. I'm a complete real estate investor. So when I make $80,000 on a deal, and honestly, I hold the property for less than a month, and I show you the HUDs, and we buy it for so cheap, it makes complete sense. We didn't do anything nuts with the kitchen. What we did was we put new appliances right here, and here, and we basically kept the kitchen the same. I don't think the kitchen was worth tearing down, and it wasn't too bad. The flooring was really rough and disgusting, so as we go around here, we can see I basically kept it the same. But for the bedrooms, we got carpeting. We got basically standard carpeting. We don't like to get the complete gray, but it's kind of like an off tan gray. Matches pretty well with the flooring we got here. And the last one here is the bathroom. This is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. So we had our handyman actually put tile in there. We basically replaced the tub. As you can see here in the before picture, it was disgusting pink mess of a bathroom. We kind of made it modern, so here's the after here, as you can see the difference. We basically made it white, put a mirror there, looks pretty good, and then we've got the standard other 2 bedrooms. So you got the carpet here, you got more carpet over here. It's crazy to see how big of a difference putting that $10,000 put in the property. That made the value of the property from $120,000 all the way to about $180,000, $170,000 if we push the numbers hard here. So we're probably gonna net around $80,000. I mean, that's just a conservative estimate, and I think it's gonna be an amazing deal. And you might be screaming at me like, Zach, how did you find this deal? This seems like an amazing deal. Well, let's break it down. So we actually found this virtual wholesaling deal from no other than SMS text blasting. That's right, we used smszach.com. We sent the text out to a high equity lead, and this was just a standard high equity. When we do our SMS text blasting, just like our cold calling, we like to do a very wide net approach. We don't have a lot of people in our market. It's less than 500,000 people, so we kept it very broad, and we did it to basically get most people that had high equity and own the property for at least 2 years and within our price point that we like to be buying properties at, and it worked very well. The person said they were interested in selling the property, went to our acquisitions manager. We actually did it virtually. We actually couldn't meet the seller in person due to the seller actually not being here half the year. They were back in Kentucky, they're going in and out, so we just decided to do it virtually, and we got the deal. So a lot of people are asking, like, how did this become a virtual wholesaling deal? Wouldn't you want to actually meet the seller in person? So unfortunately, yeah, the seller was in Kentucky, but we got the deal done and we negotiated that really good price, so pretty impressed by that. But all glory to our team here. They did very good, and we didn't really spend too much on it. So in total, let's kind of break down the numbers. I bought this property for $70,000. We put $10,000 into the house. Let's put about $5,000 in closing costs and other sort of holding costs, fees. That brings us to about $85,000 in cost on this property, and as I show you on the outside of this, it needed no new paint at all. It was actually painted. It was like a green olive. We really didn't like the color, but it was freshly painted, so we're really not going to complain on that. The roof is actually put on in 2015, so we didn't even have to put it on there. It just seemed like a grand slam home run. Me and Rick were actually debating if we should make this an Airbnb. It's sort of by a minor league baseball stadium, so for the summer, a lot of the New Yorkers love to come down here, rent it as an Airbnb, but we decided to make our $80,000. And remember guys, we love wholesaling, but when we have the opportunity to make $80,000 on a deal, we're gonna do that over making 40 to 45 on a wholesale deal. Yes, in most markets it makes sense, but in this market, it's an amazing opportunity for us. So overall the numbers, $70,000 purchase price, $5,000 in basically closing costs, administrative costs, holding costs, and about $10,000 in the rehab. We have our handyman, pay them very well, but again, we get a very, very discounted rate. That includes the appliances, the handyman work, the paint, the patching of everything, the flooring, everything, even got the lawn cut, nice and ready to be put on the market. So I'm pretty excited about that. This property is actually under 900 square feet and it's 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. So we gotta make the property look a lot bigger online, and that's what we're gonna be doing today. So pretty exciting. It's an amazing deal. It's a great opportunity for us. We're probably gonna list it for around $189,900, at 6% commissions in there, and then closing costs. We're probably net around $90,000 to $85,000, but there's probably gonna be a little bit of leeway. That's really pushing the price really hard. So probably net around 80 on there, and it's a concrete block home. It should sell very quickly, and it's a great area, so I'm really excited. So let's walk around and let me show you a little bit of the outside of the property. So when you're on these deals, before we go outside, I kind of just wanted to show you, if I was on another appointment here or doing virtual wholesaling, it's very hard to get the condition of it from the seller. That's why I want to do virtual. We have someone come in and take pictures after we put the property under contract. Remember guys, you want to get the property under contract first before you get pictures or anything. Guys, getting it under contract will lock it up to guarantee that we get the deal done. So when we're walking around, of course this looks all nice, so there's not really much to talk about here, but let's go on the outside and sort of look. And you can see that little tan olive here. So as you can see here, it's basically like an olive tan type green thing here. Not really the biggest fan of it, but it could be actually a lot worse. So let's go around here on the other side. And basically the back here, nothing too crazy. As you can see, just green and not too bad. We actually had to get it cut. It was actually kind of a little bit messed up here, but really pretty good. Has a little utility room. So I know a lot of you guys actually looking at these properties. They're very unique here in Florida, so kind of looks a little weird, but it's where they actually put the washer dryer, guys, if you didn't know. Looks a tad nasty in here, but that's where the air handler and the breaker is, so you guys need to know that. But overall, guys, that's it. That is our deal. Really amazing deal. Really excited about it. So that's it, guys. Guys, if you got any value out of this video, please smash that like button and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. And I'd love to bring you on more properties like this and more deals. I can't wait to share my journey with you and root for your success. So go out there, get some deals, check out freewholesaling.com, and hopefully see you on the next video. Have a great one, guys. What's up, guys? Zach in here. Up.